Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Asher. Welcome to... Oh, man. Welcome to NBA 2K21. Now, if you know me, I am not a sports game guy. In fact, the only reason I decided to play 2K21 is just to do a reaction on it. Because, like, a bunch of my friends play sports games, like, NBA 2K22 is what one of my friends literally binges on all the time. And then there's like MLB The Show 21 or whatever, 22 is probably out by now. I don't know. I don't keep up with them, but they play those all the time. And I figured, because I got NBA 2K21 for free on Epic, why not try it out? Why not give it a shot? I'm always up to try new things. And why not try it out? And now here's the thing, the only real reason I really dislike sports games is because a lot of from videos I've seen, a lot of people are just really toxic. And on top of it, they just look boring. Like, honestly, they look boring. But I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. It could be a ton of fun. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give NBA 2K21 a shot. Now, my friend Kilo told me that 21 is not very good, and that 22 actually looks way better, and 20 is probably better. But I only have 21, so I'm just going to base this game off. I'm not going to rate the entire thing. Most of the gameplay looks similar. So I'm just kind of going to base most of 2K, NBA 2K, off of this, if I like it or dislike it. Now, I don't want to play online. Actually, before, I didn't see any, like, mic settings. It's just strange. Actually, is there like a... I'm gonna use a controller too, I'm not playing keyboard and mouse. Play now on... Oh, are these all just like, So are these three like bot matches? And then this is like... So I'm assuming these are... This is a tutorial. I'm assuming these three... Blacktop and Play Now online. I'm assuming those are online, then the others are... Okay, well, I'm gonna just do a freaking tutorial because I have no idea how to play. Is there a way to start the game? Or that's just tips. Also, I know nothing about basketball, so any sports fans, don't judge me. I know nothing about basketball. And frankly, I'm not a big fan of basketball. Alright, let's see. I have no idea how to play, so let's see how this will work. So am I the black team then? Am I the black team? Hang on. Okay, wait. So who's who here? Okay. What buttons do you press to guard? God. Okay, okay, so is it left trigger for guarding? Okay, how the fuck do you? What are these controls? What are these controls? Okay, so RB. See, I told you guys, I know nothing. I don't know any of the controls. Player position. Where do you view the controls though? Okay, pass is A, bounce pass, lab is Y, shoot is X, icon pass, sprint was LT. It does something, doesn't it? It doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, so use RB to switch. Get out of my way. Bro, I don't know how to play this. I don't know how to play this. Let the bot handle it.
Set one.
So do they just automatically pick up the ball or whatever on their own if they manage to get it? Alright, you know, I'm just gonna hop into a bot match because this is not helping. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna go with this. I think that's what I picked last time. I don't know what I did.
Hello, basketball fan, and David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
I don't have
David
a camera
Aldridge,
yet, so
thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Trevor Ariza out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Tip off goes to the Lakers. Schroeder with the ball. Offensive rebound.
Oh.
The tray sinks the triple. Schroeder's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Los Angeles.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
That'll be a 5-second call.
What do I do?
Here's LeBron. Good for the basket. Starting off
Bro, how do you play
with
this?
that shot.
I'll
How do
tell
you
you,
play
LeBron
this?
with the ball inside feels like a foregone
Am I supposed to,
conclusion.
like,
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't
am I
get
supposed to
inbound
like get out of the 3? How do you do that?
that time.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Unless you, bro, I don't know how to play this. They don't really give you a tutorial. If I'm doing like a reaction slash is there not like a way to steal the ball there?
Passes to Davis. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Good job by AD. Gets his feet set, on balance, shoulders squared, has the athletic flexibility of a smaller player.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
What do you do? They don't give you like a tutorial on how to do this.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Robinson passes to Oladipo. Ariza against Davis. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That's off as well, so he misses both. LA has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And for everything
I
that
don't know what
Anthony
you're supposed
Davis
to do
does
with
on the
that.
floor, you can't forget about
This
his
is what I
defense.
meant.
Still
I'm
an
not a
elite
sports
level
games
defender.
guy. I have
Guards
no idea
multiple
what you're
positions and turns away a number of shots. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is
What is-
why
what is
they're
Bright's
way
doing?
out in front.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul
so
trouble. About a
right
1-to-1
triggers
ratio for
spread.
him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And here we go. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
No, what? I don't want to. Okay, what button is it? It's
LeBron against Butler. The pass to Ariza. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one
So do you hold
deserves
down-
another look.
And
you press
early
and then
in
like
the game,
hold the button.
These sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Brother.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. A nice run going
Kinda
12 in a
get-
row.
I kind of get the gist of what's going on.
Schroeder outside.
Wish there's a better way
High
to
post try.
for it to be set up
Here's
to guard
Drummond,
them.
and it's Drummond with the jam.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Butler against James. On the wing.
Very.
That one rolling
what
around
the-
and rims out.
are you
Los
talking
Angeles
about, man?
leading by 14. Jumps up. Oh, what a play!
Watch your head. to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Now, here's Oladipo. And Davis pulls it down.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Timeout called the Heat. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid.
I think it's the drive creation.
Two guys that
you had
stand
no idea
out for me
what to
because
do.
of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection.
It might be a bit different game,
Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center
he's playing
as well.
one game. He has
Doesn't
no
have
idea
the
what he's doing.
offensive impact that
what I'm
those
doing,
guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Ariza. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for
How was
Victor
that late?
Oladipo.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Dragic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
All the officials are all over that one.
Lakers shooting their first free
What the fuck
throws
you
of this.
talking about? He tried to steal it.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Dragic. They need this. Dragic with another miss. Here's Kuzma. That shot no good. And Miami the other way now.
And Goran Dragic last season coming off the
Definitely
bench for
probably
the
going to
first
lose this
time
one.
in his
At
8
least
years in the league,
get
really excelled in that 6-man role.
He did. He's a guy who creates his own offense. He's also a guy who can organize the reserves and keep things flowing. All about finding ways to continue to flourish, and he did it.
Dedmon with it, picked up by Davis. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
You know, he's one of the more underrated players in his draft class. Kuzma's proven that he should have been drafted higher in 2017.
I wish he gave you a tutorial,
higher,
because I am like completely lost.
Andrez Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond.
Now
here's Nunn to the paint. Dedmon kicks to Nunn. Heat moving the ball around. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Iguodala against Kuzma.
You're a bitch.
Outside Matthews.
You're a
Feeds to
bitch.
Harrell. Trying to get open, it's Davis. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 7.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
How was that? That is very...
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
Okay, so I learned a little bit there.
A little bit earlier, we had a chance.
Can I like pause this? Okay, so I learned that you need to obviously anyone that plays this obviously knows what they're doing, but you need to hold the ball, or when you shoot it, you need to hold the button down until it's in the gold zone or whatever. Controls are definitely funky for blocking, and
to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch.
It's really not. You
but
just
also,
press the button
compete
to get
against
the
these
character
guys.
menu to
You know,
pop up.
that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Just doing that right away.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was
on time. Come on.
Their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Heat, Iguodala out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Robinson, and it's Hero in the shooting guard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Nunn. Anthony Davis
Come on,
with the rebound.
Fake
Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kuzma. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Robinson. And too long on the shot. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Hero.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Oladipo, here we go. A rebound by
how
the Lakers.
do you dunk it? Or do you have to be a certain character?
James looking
player.
it over. Schroeder outside. Back to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got 10.
What are like the different
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Iguodala, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Gotta love the initiative by Iggy there. Very skilled at getting the D, just to be a little too aggressive with him on his shots.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. And here's Dragic after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder.
I think for
Caldwell Pope against Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I don't know
It's
about
going to
like,
be on Victor
NBA
Oladipo.
2K.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line
One of the
at a higher
things
rate.
is that actually playing a person would be a lot easier than playing a bot. And the reason for that is because the computer can see 100%. Plus, it's a computer, it can do instant movements. Whereas the player has. This is one game where like beating a bot is way harder than actually
think of
beating
you
a
in a
person.
New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena
Especially
you
if it's on
played
like a
in.
harder
What was that experience
difficulty.
like?
Is like
Kevin, intense.
now I don't know if that's the
The
case
first
for
time I
NBA
suited
2K or
in a
Madden.
preseason game,
I haven't
we played the
Madden
Dallas
in, like,
Mavericks. Both teams went up
11
and down the
years.
court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing.
And
that's
this
when
is
I
actually
knew
the
this
first
is
time
a
playing
little
NBA
bit
2K, so
different.
that's why I suck
You better
absolute
bring
ass
your
at
A
it.
game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Well, I got the ball now.
Now, here's Ariza after the miss from Goran
But I
Dragic.
know one of the games
Ariza
that
no
I've
look.
seen a lot of is Mario
And
Striker's
pushing it up.
Charged
Here's
Soccer.
Los Angeles. James
so-
with the ball. Nailed from three-point land.
TK Sparks,
Schroeder's
one of
got
my
6
favorite
points in the
YouTubers
quarter.
who did it.
Oh,
did a
great
series
ball
on it.
movement there.
Miami's
much.
gone 0-2 from deep here in the
It was
second.
clear like the bots
They've
were
been looking
way.
out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their
What?
offense has ground to a standstill.
Again, I don't know anything about basketball, so
And just over 3.5 minutes played
so
here in
why
the
that
second
was
quarter.
a violation, I don't know.
And they double up LeBron. Pass to Drummond. Back to LeBron. Lobbed up there for Drummond. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These
once
are
you
the
pass,
nights
like,
you
the
relish, but
half
they're
court, you
tough
can't
to
go back.
replicate.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Not a lot of resistance
Is this
on
game
the
gonna be
inside, and they're
24
taking
minutes long?
full advantage.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Go
And
in.
again, it's the Heat missing.
Fuck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. That's a 2 from Butler.
That's it.
That's
There
it
we
coming
go.
off an assist from Dragic.
Beautiful vision to
do
find
that
an
every
open
time.
man.
Yeah,
Corner
easier said
lead
than
by
done.
example.
Achievement.
James wide open. No good with the triple.
And we haven't seen
There
them
you
be quite as aggressive driving
Go in.
basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And the
Yeah.
dunk by James.
You know,
How do you-
not
how do
many
you
people
need
want
to
to step
be,
in
like,
front of
certain-
LeBron. Once
certain
he
players
gets up
to
a
be able
full
to
head
get
of
dunks?
steam,
How do you do
can't say I
that?
blame him.
Heat on offense. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the crisp
Oh, my
passing
God.
has opened things up for them offensively.
I'm actually
Miami's
curious,
gone
like how
0-3
far.
from beyond the
Can you,
arc to
just,
start
can
the
you just
second
like
quarter.
walk off the
3
field
seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
or the court or
Adebayo.
whatever? Go
It's
in.
hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And finished off by LeBron.
Now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
With one on
I'm
the
just
clock,
gonna go run up the
time, not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You can't go outside that. Like in a rectangle.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Case LeBron James putting in some incredible work.
He's like an
He had 14 points, 5 assists. Thanks for joining us.
Like 20 minutes together. That's kind of neat, though. I'll say
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
So gifted.
I
Drummond
wanted to see,
soars.
what are the controls? What is there like left button, call play. Okay, I know what that is. Post up. What's that? Sprint. Don't know what that means.
Through the air, then explodes on the finish.
So it's Miami now. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Here's Oladipo after the basket by the Lakers. And it's Ariza in the corner and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Ariza. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Oladipo. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Davis up top. He's covered by Iguodala. And he gets it to go. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
James against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Drummond. And James pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Schroeder. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They are on fire now. That's
okay, so like the thing with the computers is like because they're computers, they can make perfect shots like all the time.
He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Me as the player has to do
Here's
things
Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call
someone
plays
who's
for
imperfect at the
Adebayo for him
game
to
tries to
score.
beat some.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The drive by James. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. That's good from Caldwell-Pope on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Nunn.
Go in. What the fuck?
LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Davis gets a wide-open look. And another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
On the right or the left.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And stolen by LeBron.
Bro, get the ball. Damn it.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal.
My
Gets them off in
computers aren't
transition.
doing anything.
Here's Nunn. Miami no good on that time either.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Fuck you, Nazi.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition
I don't
opportunities.
watch basketball.
The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And here's James outside. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Nunn.
Come on, go in.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
It used to be like exact. Oh, it was like a 90.
Here's Davis.
Even slightly, it's like a 90% chance of this.
He's relentless at finding ways to produce. LeBron this time converting off the miss.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50
still, like,
retired at
If you
UNLV?
do it,
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena.
Go in.
That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
That one falls. Davis has got 13.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Nunn with it. He's picked up by James. Nunn
so
can't get it to
the
fall.
closer you get to the
And all quarter long,
thing
it's been the
bigger.
same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
Wrong button.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn.
I used the right stick. What the fuck did that do? Okay.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Okay, but don't stand behind him. Stand next to him.
Now Kuzma. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 7.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Because their computers
can be contagious.
That's why they
you
don't
see
miss.
the confidence running through this team right now.
They don't have a bar that they have
Los
to be
Angeles
perfect on.
with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands in a 4. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. LA's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. You've got Dwayne Dedmon, Hero out there with Dragic. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Okpala in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
I'm sorry,
Here's
what?
Tucker. And the Lakers get it back. Kuzma.
Thank you.
With the block.
Thank you
The
for blocking it, Bob.
wingspan of
Holy shit.
Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Down low, here's Caruso. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Now, here's Bielitsa.
Go
right
in.
on him.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Dragic. Count it. Good.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Harrell the pass to Matthews. Here's Caruso. But they get it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
How was that
He's
his,
making
though?
a switch here. Achua's checked in.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor.
Yeah, that's right.
Generates
Fuck
steals,
you. I got
blocks,
one, too.
and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
And that one falls for Dragic.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as
That was on,
even on a power
bro.
finish.
No,
Here's
that was
Dedmon.
in.
Drops in the
That was
layup for
on
two.
the fucking
Staying
sliver.
aggressive on the offensive boards.
area.
Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's Caruso. Inside.
How was it?
And Harrell.
Bro, how?
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
I got to 21, which is pretty
Near the
good.
three-point line, it's
Pretty good
Dragic.
for where I was at.
Tries again. And
Go
that'll
in.
be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. That one is off.
Stop with the camera shaking. Can that stop, please? What kind of drone are you using? Are they crashing it or what?
He doesn't get the second one. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Harrell.
What the fuck was that? Okay, they give me 2 free throws.
Great lift. Montrezl
fair.
Harrell loves playing above the rim.
But with the thing I have to do compared to the computers that are actually perfect,
It's hauled in
they
by
don't need
Los
to do
Angeles.
it.
Horton Tucker's got
They
4 rebounds in
automatically
this
get it
game.
because they're
Here's
computers.
Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
On top of having to
And the first
make
one
sure
goes.
I landed
Marc
in that
Gasol's
tiny
checked in
zone
for Kyle Kuzma.
to get like almost a guaranteed shot. The camera's shaking and it's hard to tell where it is. That's bullshit.
Both good from
I
the
will
line
say,
that time.
after playing NBA 2K, I have a new respect for it. Doesn't
He'd have
mean
gone
I
3 of 7 from the
100%
floor
like
in the
it.
fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. It's Bielitsa. Matthews with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Los Angeles with another miss. Now here's Dedmon, defended by Gasol.
Go in.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
More comfortable on the finishing end these days. Dedmon's jumper is looking great.
Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by the Heat.
All right, I'm good.
Now here's Achua. Matthews with the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Count that one.
Hit the ball.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Dragic.
Go in.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Dragic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Bielitsa.
Okay, so
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Matthews with it. With some arc. Gasol passes to Harrell. Matthews, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And the three off target. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record
books
as a blowout. A dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Hero. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Thank you. Block him. Block him. Block him
Here's
for me.
Caruso. He's covered by Bielitsa. Six on the shot clock. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Dragic with it. Matthews covering.
That's him. Bullshit.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
I go back here, block this.
Here's Horton Tucker. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Oh, wait, what?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
What are you talking about, game?
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Not getting another point. Not
and so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge.
Seriously though, they need a tutorial. I was looking for one in the learn how to play. Training game doesn't really help you. What is this practice thing on? I'm probably not gonna do another one in this video just because it's probably already like 20 minutes long. Like, I don't... How does this help though? This doesn't. I don't get it. Well, I will say after playing it, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm not gonna do another one. I can't. Maybe I'll play it again sometime in the future. I will say I have a new respect for it. It's definitely not my favorite game. I'll say that. It's definitely not my favorite game, but I have a new respect for it. It's way harder than it looks. Because I thought before you pressed a bunch of buttons, but you actually have to figure things out. So I do have a new respect for it. But it is definitely not my style for games. I'm not saying I hate all sports games. I'm just saying from first glance, they look really fucking boring. But I will say that was actually kind of fun. Only real criticism I have is I wish they had, you know, a tutorial so you know how to fucking play. Because, I mean... Sorry, wait. Can you only play the controller? Because I'm assuming... These are just kind of whatever. Play on certain things. This is just what I did. And there isn't... I don't know what scrimmage is. Freestyle, I'm assuming you just kind of practice stuff, but that's not like actually learning like the different plays and stuff. Which is what I wish it taught you how to do. Like walk you through how to do stuff. This probably is, but I don't feel like finding it now. So, if there is, then I didn't really try to look for it. I did actually, I looked for it a bit, but that's my only criticism. I would still rather play like Paladins or Smash or Splatoon though. Again, sports games are just not my thing, but I will say I have a new respect for it. That's what I learned from playing. So it wasn't. I will definitely play it again. It is fun, but it's definitely not a first pick for me. So we'll say that. I was expecting to make this video and be like, hardcore gamer makes a sports game totally awful, but it wasn't awful. I'll say that it wasn't unbearable, like I thought it was going to be. This is for NBA 2K though. This isn't like MLB or 2K golf, whatever. So those are gonna be different. I'll do reactions on those, but this is NBA 2K. It wasn't too bad, and this is 21. Kilo said it wasn't very good, and maybe that's why there's no tutorial, or maybe there's just other stuff. I haven't played the other ones, and I probably won't. So yeah. Thank you guys thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, that was 2K21. Let's see you guys in the next one. I'm probably gonna do Doki Doki sometime soon. I know I've been saying that, but honestly, I'm going to try and do it one of these days. I'm not gonna just keep putting it off. I gotta finish the damn thing. I was like the first person to upload DDLC Plus, and you know, I gotta finish it. Also, my VTuber avatar is gonna stick with me probably for the rest of my time recording stuff, or the rest of my channel, whatever. Hope you like it. That's like V1. I don't really know much about making VTuber models, so once they get to know more, I'll update it more and more. It won't probably stay the same. I'll probably change it up every so often, but just know I'm going to be keeping that. And once I get a camera, I'll have face tracking. Instead of doing a face reveal, that's what I'm going to do. I did one in the past, but that was a long time ago. I do not look the same at all. So Okay, I think that's it. Oh, also, A Hat in Time is going to be coming out as well as DLC. And then I'm going to try to get to Mario Bros. Not Mario Bros. Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart Wii as well. I do have a new layout in my room. I had changed my room once. But I was just moving my desk and stuff around. This time it was just my TV area. So now I have more space for more game consoles. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it was my birthday 3 months ago. Yeah. So for my birthday, and my grandma found an Xbox 360 at a thrift sale or whatever. Looks actually like brand new, so yeah, I got one of those now that I can record, and I got a few games for it. Halo 4, COD Black Ops, Crysis 2 and 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Madden and NCAA football. And I got some Kinect games, but the Kinect is kind of funky with this Xbox, so we'll see about those, but that's for another time. Anyway, that's all the announcements I've got. I'm not going to make this video any longer. See you guys all in the next one. Peace out. Oh, I gotta exit the game with the controller too.